Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and whoever or whatever you identify as. Welcome back to the Shed of Dread and welcome to another video. Right then, I did a video where I reviewed tried to explain what Miss Marvel was all about. 2 episodes was more than enough, and as I said in the video, it's a great cure for insomnia. But it appears that Miss Marvel has another major problem, and the major problem is the fact that many Muslims don't agree with her portrayal and who she is. So even making it to the demographic for Muslims and making it the first Muslim superhero, they've actually managed to annoy the Muslims themselves. Article, goggles, let's get on with it. Right then, so Muslim Miss Marvel fans expressed serious concerns about Camilla's power source. Muslim fans of Miss Marvel have expressed their frustration with Disney Plus series' recent revelations that the protagonist, Kamala Khan, is actually a Dinjin. You'll understand in a minute. Some Muslim fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's latest Miss Marvel have expressed their displeasure with the recent revelation regarding the source of Kamala Khan's powers. As revealed in Miss Marvel's Episode 3, which I never watched, Destined, the titular hero's newfound abilities are apparently due to her heritage as a Dinjin. As explained by Carmen's mother, Najam, Camilla's ancestors were otherworldly beings from the Noor dimension, which were banished from their reality sometime before 1942. The people are quickly explained to be Dinjin, a creature from Islamic mythology that can be both good and evil. A number of fans expressed their frustration with the reveal, specifying that the Quran condemns the practice of worshipping Dinjin. And then there's a couple of tweets which I'll read out, and I will have them up. They'll be up here on the screen as well. Ank, if I pronounce your name wrong, I apologise. How is the first Muslim MCU superhero supposed to be being an actual Dinjin an actual possibility? What were they thinking? Miss Marvel was going in a good direction too. Otherwise, it was a great episode. That's a horrible change from the comics. So disappointed. Well, in fact, if you remember, in the comics originally, it was a white blonde girl. But we won't go down that route, shall we? Another one. Up there. Fee, goodbye, Obi-Wan. Miss Marvel spoilers. When they said Camilla's grandma, or even her, is a Dinjin as a Muslim, I was personally offended. Like, what? Having Dinjin powers in Islam means shirk, a huge sin. And I'm just asking, are the writers Muslim? Because this ain't it. See, this is the problem. In any case, I should carry on. Another one up there. No, BC, why the hell would they go out and why would they go the Dinjin route? Weird as hell. This feels disrespectful to our culture. I don't know. Dear Miss Marvel, not sure how I feel about the Dinjin and the clandestine stuff. I'm hoping there's more to it. Maybe Asha or Nana will explain it to Camilla better. We don't need a full story, but I loved everything else. The Mendy and the wedding scenes were perfect for Miss Marvel. Okay, whatever. Viewers have interpreted Camilla's Dinjin-based powers as an act of shirk, which is a sin of idolatry, which is problematic, as practicing Muslims are forbidden from worshipping anything other than Allah. However, despite Miss Marvel's latest plot twist, other fans are convinced the Dinjin angle is merely a red herring designed to obscure the real identity of Camilla's ancestors. Some MCU enthusiasts have suggested that the hero will reveal to be related to the alien race known as the Kree due to the appearance of an unknown dead character with blue skin in Episode 3. Obviously, you have to watch Episode 3, and if you are watching Episode 3, how the hell are you staying awake? Not the first Miss Marvel controversy, apparently. Camilla's revelation of the Dinjin is not the first time fans have been upset about Miss Marvel's powers. Following the debut of the series' first trailer, many fans' disappointment that the MCU wasn't adapting Khan's comic book embiggening abilities, which she obtained from the exposure to the Inhumans' Terrigen Mist. If you know what I mean, that means her hands get bigger. Great superpower. Speaking about the reason Camilla's live-action hard light powers, co-creator Sana Amant explained that the decision on the series being a story that needed to fit within the grander MCU, or MCU as it is now. We wanted to make sure there's a little bit more story to tell after this series. Why? Amant said, obviously she goes into the Marvels, the powers do look different, which is very controversial. I know people are like, how dare you change the powers? How dare you change it from a blonde white woman, I would imagine as well. But of course, let's not go down that line, shall we not? I know people are upset about it, but it's someone who's probably one of the closest people to this character from the inception. I've spoken to Willow about this as well. I think Willow and I have always felt that this makes sense. Does it? Does it make sense to have a character that doesn't have the powers that they did in a comic book? Does it make sense to race swap the original character? I mean, this up here is the original Miss Marvel. That's all I'm saying. Simple truth of the matter is, you've also gone down the line of calling it a Muslim superhero, but then clearly have absolutely no idea about the Muslim faith, or else you wouldn't have said what you said. And now you'll go, it's all this and it's all that, but the truth of the matter is, why do it? I mean, there's so many different tweets that are put up about this. You know, it's just unbelievable. It's, I don't know. I mean, personally, as you know with the previous video, couldn't give a monkeys about it. It's boring. It's uninspiring. It's a waste of time. And now with the reveal, as I said, I've not watched episode 3, but now they're saying that the powers that she did have in the comic book are gone now. That means it's just nothing, is it? So we'll do a barely known comic character, and then we won't even give them the powers that they originally had, and we'll put something in that specifically annoys allegedly our demographic that we were aiming for. Disney, you literally have no idea what the hell you're doing, do you? But then again, what would I know, eh? I'm just a fat guy sitting in his shed surrounded by his toys. But you let me know what you think. There's a comment section down below. Let me know what you think. If you're remotely interested, or if you are a practicing Muslim, what do you think? Is it wrong for them to have done that? Do you think it's offensive to your religion or not? I don't know. It's a religion I know not a lot about. So if you do practice, let me know in the comment section what you think. And as I said, if I pronounce any of the words wrong, I do apologise. So I'm going to bring this one to a close. If you enjoyed this video, then you could just give it a thumbs up, if you wouldn't mind, and a share if you want to let other people know what I'm doing. If you like what I'm doing on my channel, then please feel free to hit the subscribe button, which will be positioned right there. If you're wondering why I do that, it's very difficult because the camera reverses everything. But I'm learning. It'll be down there. There's a little icon. Click on that, or you put your mouse over that. All it's, you can subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the bell, and then you should get notifications from YouTube that I have actually done another video. But remember that YouTube turns that off now and again for whatever reason. So with that, and as always, and until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for your time. It's much appreciated.